There's time for everything under the sun, be it good or bad. Your consciousness of this will guide you through life. The friends you keep can either mar you or make you. You don't befriend just anyone that crosses your path. So many failed visions, careers, marriages are a result of the negative vibes from the wrong company. In life, no one is the Lone Ranger. No man is an island. So interaction and relationship with people is important. But the key is finding the right company. There are so many teens and youths who never plan to be caught in the web of immorality. They never imagined they will become a threat of the peace of their neighborhood. They had it all planned out until they met the wrong person. Quite painful that most teens don't have a strong self-esteem. They get easily influenced, and in the long run, they find it hard to retrace their steps and take the right route. Some have been threatened to remain in the wrong company. This has prevented them from accessing their light ahead of them. Truth is, most individuals in the trap of the wrong company know that they have settled for less. They find it hard to break the bond. They've been lied to and have also believed the lie that breaking through from the wrong circle is not the best idea. Dear friend, sitting down and thinking through about your life and the company you keep is one way to appraise yourself. You need to ask yourself, am I really getting the best advice from my friends? Have they encouraged me to achieve my purpose in life? Do I need these caliber of friends in my life? What contribution are they bringing to my life? Your response to these questions determine your next move. Sometimes we get too busy in life that we forget to think through our life and everything going on, the problems we face, the people we meet daily, our circle of friends and all. I would like to share a story with you. But before that, please subscribe to this channel, like, comment, and share this video to your friends. Also turn on your notification for more amazing videos. Thank you. Lisa, a promising lady who had potentials that everyone admired, also God-fearing, and was never distracted by the pleasures of the world. Her positive qualities attracted a lot of people to her. She always had people around who wished to be mentored by her. Lisa had so many awards and recognition to her name. She was known for public speaking, spoken words, and philanthropy. Despite having so many people around her, she had her circle of friends, those who she trusted as a family. A time came when they all started getting engaged. Few got married and all. She was under pressure by her friends to get a man. Lisa was more focused and occupied with fulfilling purpose, and felt being in a relationship will be the distraction at that moment. Severely, she had a misunderstanding with her friends due to her decision to avoid relationships. Something happened that threw Lisa off balance. A day came when her friends planned to set her up with a man. They told this young man several secrets about Lisa so he could easily win her heart. All of this was against the will of Lisa, but she wasn't aware of their plans. That fateful day, Lisa met this young man, Gabriel, a civil engineer with a great vision. Gabriel had a dinner with Lisa at a restaurant. They got talking, and he acted as he was told. Lisa was amazed at his wisdom and wondered how a man could tell what she had always prayed to see in her husband. Gabriel was acting based on the secrets shared by Lisa's friends, who felt they did the right thing. In the long run, Gabriel made a marriage proposal on her birthday, which she accepted with joy. While in courtship, they got to know themselves better. Lisa had always known Gabriel as a cool man who never wanted any misunderstandings. But 6 months into the relationship, her thoughts were dashed. Gabriel began showing off some poor habits. Lisa got to know he was into drugs and was a drunkard. Not only that, he was brutal and harsh when a misunderstanding surfaced between them. His temper was short. His was terrible to the point that it began affecting her career and aspirations. She found it hard to concentrate. She was ashamed to tell her friends. She felt Gabriel would change because of her good deeds and tolerance. That was a wrong assumption. The painful thing here is that Lisa wasn't aware that her relationship with Gabriel was orchestrated by her friends, not God. Her ignorance made her endure the pain for some months. She couldn't carry out her ideas and vision. She was totally running to a zero level. On the other side, her friends got to notice her absence from work, how inconsistent she became online. She turned down several public speaking engagements that would have built her brand. Lisa's life was turning into the opposite of what everyone had imagined. A day came when Lisa had a misunderstanding with Gabriel at his apartment, and in the heat of it all, Gabriel made a statement that exposed the hidden plan of her friends. He was also tired of playing games. He knew that it was time to leave such a relationship. Lisa, having heard his confession, was dumbfounded. She couldn't believe her ears. But of course, it was true. She left for her apartment in bitterness and rage. They agreed to end the relationship without a second thought. Back home, several thoughts crossed her mind. She wondered what her error was to deserve such inhumane treatment from those she called her friends. While reminiscing in tears, her phone beeped severely. Messages from her friends apologizing for their mistake. They had wrecked her life and purpose. Everything was down the drain. Lisa had a scar because of that relationship. It took her 2 months to heal. While in that process, she understood better. It became clear to her that one's company can either be favorable or toxic. She forgave her friends, but made a decision never to associate with them again. Though it was a hard decision, she had to let go. Those are not the kind of people she needs in her life. They are far from being good. She knew having such friends around her would be a death trap, so she had to cut off from them. It was time to start a new life, time to enter into her glorious future. The marvelous thing about her healing process is that she was able to mediate, appraise herself, get all the motivation she needed, and most importantly, she improved on her own skills. Long story cut short, Lisa has built her brand, being the CEO of her multinational organization just within a space of 1 year. God saw her diligence and decision to be better and pulled her through to greatness. Dear friend, your story may relate to that of Lisa. You need to take a bold step and separate the tares from the wheat. You need to cut off from the friends who have the capacity to drown your vision, friends who do not have anything good to contribute to your destiny. Abraham and Lot were related, but at a point, God had to separate the two of them because there was a greater level prepared ahead. God had to separate the two of them because they were not supposed to thread the same path. They had different futures. Though Lot chose a fertile land, God wasn't bothered. Abraham saw beyond the land. He followed God's promises over his life till the end. Remember that Lot and his children didn't end on a good note. Immorality got the best part of them, but Abraham became the father of nations yet unborn. Imagine the impact of Lot's presence in the life of Abraham. Beloved, you don't have to wait to experience something negative before you take a step of freedom. Don't ignore the warning signs God has revealed to you about your friends. Move from that abusive relationship. Separate yourself from anyone who has negative mentality about life. Those whose ideas are toxic. They are thorns that can choke your destiny and purpose. God has greater plans for you. And note this, leaving the wrong people now won't make you lonely. Loneliness comes when you stay with wrong company and lack purpose in life. Take the direction of God and the right company will surface. God will place the right friends at every purposeful step you take. Dear friend, the world does not lack purpose-driven people. Rather, you never get to meet them because you have stayed glued with the wrong company. Imagine the Israelites were reluctant at God's instruction while in Egypt. They would have traded the promised land for mere enjoyment and slavery. I know it may be difficult. The process is always tough and filled with uncertainties, but the end is always beautiful and glorious. God cannot take you through a process for nothing. His promises are not empty like that of men. It stands the test of time. The beautiful thing is, when God makes a promise, He still offers the grace to take you through the process. Dear friend, take a step of faith now and move on. It's time to move. What you have prayed and expected is now at your doorstep. Take advantage of it. You cannot pass through a narrow road with a lot of luggage. Throw away those things that are not necessary and move on. Holding on to the wrong things will delay your movement. You cannot afford to lose this opportunity, and I know you won't trade it for anything. See you in your new season of greatness.